Guys, it finally happened. The Wolves attacked. Season 6, Episode 2, started at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Couldn't believe it. I didn't think we'd see the Wolves. At first, they were talking about there was only maybe 2 or 3 of them. Tonight, what did we see? We saw about 15, 20 of them. Man, I tell you, it was something else. It, Remember when the truck came in and then the guy, I don't know, I can't recall his name, and he was up there on top of the roof and shot, killed a guy, an 18-wheeler crashed into the building. Came very, very close to crashing down that gate. Um, who was it? Who was it? There's a guy I like to give a shout out to. Is Trev Channel 2. He does a lot of stuff on The Walking Dead and Fear of the Walking Dead, and I like to give a shout out to him. Um, he covers a lot of stuff. He's a lot good at what he's doing. He's been doing it a long time. So Trev, if you ever tune into this, man, shout out to you. Like I said, he's the one that came up with a prediction that like he's going over, and he said that I think that pretty much that there's more than just two. This has to be doing all this, and what we saw there was a lot more than two. There was actually probably about 15 of them, but most of them, just about all of them, got killed. I think Morgan did a bad, bad, bad job. I don't mean bad in a bad sense, but bad as, of course, I can't cuss because YouTube don't like it, but he did a badass job tonight. And he whipped some tail. He's good with that stick, man. It was great. Uh, Season 6, Episode 2 was a lot better than what it was last week. The show started off at 7:30 tonight with, I believe it was First Time Again. That was showing you the episode of last week. And, of course, then again, we had where Sasha was telling Abraham, you know, when they when they were in the car, she was like, well, why did you get in the car with me if you're so worried? And then he goes in black and white saturation mode, and Rick Grimes is talking to Morgan, and Morgan's kind of holding his stick. And this is season 6, episode 1. I'm talking about, not to confuse anybody. Um, I was kind of disappointed, though. I have to say, I was hoping they would kind of do the same thing. I think if they did, I would like to see at least 5 episodes where they go from the black and white. Um, give me some likes on that. If y'all can, give me some comments on it. If y'all would prefer to see that. Um, I think that would be different. Be a little something different from what they've done the last 5 seasons since 2010 when it came out October the 31st in 2010. Uh, this one was all done in color the whole time, I believe, from what I recall. I had a lot going on, man. The dog kept having to go outside. I kept getting phone calls. I kept getting emails. I'm a busy guy, man. Trying to go to school. Um, it's just I got a lot going on. But anyhow, besides all that, my personal life, we're not here for that. But yeah, man. Now I'm watching Talking Dead on AMC, and they got some actors up here. I'm not familiar with any of them. I had to say that. I did think Carol was gonna be. I thought they said Carol was gonna be on Talking Dead on AMC tonight, but obviously she's not. I know there's a show out there. If you guys, when y'all tune in, it's called AfterBuzz. I believe it's called AfterBuzz TV. I think they do it in LA. And tonight they're doing it, I think, at 11:30, and they're gonna do it's like it's called like the AfterBuzz Walking Dead, The Walking Dead, and it's Ashley Chapman, Christy something, or Christina somebody, and there's a few other people, and one guy, and they talk about it. They kind of do the same thing what I'm doing, but it's more professional. They got a background, and they got all this other stuff going on. But yeah, it's this I have to say it looked really good tonight, and I was very impressed. Like I said, I'm also going to be doing another thing called Devin Q&A. It's going to be completely different. It's probably going to start within maybe 2 weeks. It's going to be on a whole different subject. It's not going to have anything to do with The Walking Dead, Fear of the Walking Dead. It's going to be completely different. I'm going to kind of do a little vlog session of No filming, no editing, nothing like that. Just straight up questions. It's not going to be in general. I don't really want to put out there, but it's going to be more related to. I'll give you a little hint. It's going to be related to relationships and kind of what women want and what women expect. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm kind of like y'all. I can't read women. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like their ass is crazy these days, and I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, uh, what I was gonna get back to is tonight we had the thing with when we had first time again when it started off at 7:30. Something that I did miss was when Eugene was at the gates and he was standing there and the two guys pulled up and the girl pulled up and they were knocking at the gate to let him in and everything. And it was funny because Eugene was at the gate and he hesitated to let the guy in. And Eugene said, you know, it's good to see someone like me. I fully support the hair game, man. I thought that was just great, man. You know, he's got that. I don't know what you call it. I wouldn't call it the Billy Ray Cyrus haircut or anything like that at all. But it's totally different. But getting on to the episodes and everything, it's man, I'll tell you something else. They did show a little bit of a teaser tonight. I don't know if you guys saw it over on the West Coast or in Central Time. If y'all saw the teaser for Fear of the Walking Dead, where they're on the plane, um, and the boy looks down and he's got I don't know if he's using if he's got an Android or an iPhone. Neither I guess it doesn't matter, but it says something about it. It's funny because his mom, it seems, I believe he was talking to his mother, seems more concerned about is he okay? Like she knows something's going on because the flight's been delayed, you know. So it's I don't know. It seems like what's going to happen is the rumors are going around, spoilers, what I've heard, what I've read, that's out there. They're gonna the new uh, season two for Fear of the Walking Dead. It's gonna be out, I believe, from what I've read in forums and everything. It's gonna be late spring, early summer. So we're looking at, you know, you're looking at probably 7, 8 months from now, maybe, before that comes back out. To get on that subject, death predictions for the Fear of the Walking Dead. Uh, real quick, and shortly. I think Travis is a pretty good leader. Um, I think I see him dying off though in season. I think I see him dying off in season two. I really do. I think I see him dying off in probably the fourth episode of season two of Fear of the Walking Dead. I think. Let's see. I think Nick is the guy that's got a little bit of the drug problem. I think he's going to end up turning. I think he's going to end up getting sick and turning into one of the zombies. Um, as far as them last time, where they got on the guy's boat and then went out to the sea and everything, you know, they kind of left us stuck at that. We didn't know what was going on. Uh, it's kind of weird because they kind of left us with a cliffhanger. You know, it's kind of like, well, they're stuck at sea. What's going to go on? This and that. But it was actually good that they had Fear of the Walking Dead because what it did is it gave us something to lag on to hang us over to until The Walking Dead started back on season 6. So, but anyhow, I was really impressed tonight with season 6, episode 2. It was really great. It was better than last week's episode, in my personal opinion. Anyhow, this is Devin, and I'm checking out, and catch you later. Peace.